Hello amigos, Big play Crash Bandicoot 2 N-Tranced. The next power crystal is located in Space Coco. You must use your spacesuit and rocket to retrieve it. Entropy has sent a huge fireball that will destroy the crystal if you do not move fast enough. But I have created turbo gates to help you stay away from danger. So yes, basically you press the B button and you can boost. Oh yeah, we've unlocked Coco now because we've unhypnotized her and shit. But yeah, you can press the B button to do turbo boosts. A button allows you to shoot through your little, those weird lifesaver things, except it's randomly in space now, and use it as a targeting relic. You've got a massive fireball chasing you. If it gets too close to Coco, which you can see on the right-hand corner of the screen, it gets closer and closer. You want to stay away from that, and you could stay away from it by either entering these gates that make you go faster, or you press the B button to go faster. And yeah, there's the gate right there. The little red things with that go make a little square shape. Now, next to Coco's really hopped up face, you'll see a percentage sign, just like the Crash games. It's your amount of health. So yeah, once that reaches 0, Coco is dead. And that's no good, Crash. So yeah, you also have little checkpoints along the way, which is pretty helpful. Although something that isn't helpful is when you try and get the relic for these levels, because some of these levels are quite hard for you at least for me, to speed through and get a good time and not die at the same time. So yeah. You can also use the little targeting relic to destroy boxes for you, as well as Coco. Something I'd just point out, and it may take a bit of getting used to, is when you're controlling Coco in this level, you're not actually controlling Coco. You're moving the aiming relic, and that the little string attached to Coco pulls her along. So you're not moving Coco herself. You're moving the aiming relic. There you go. Next level is Mr. Lava. The last level didn't have any trivia, and neither does this one. Although we might run into that one enemy that looks like Dixie Kong, so that's all good. I like these zipline things. It makes quite a nice gimmick of, you know, trying to jump in time. I love the music. Mainly because it's remixed from Crash 3, but you know. Bonus level. I believe this is that one bonus level where you're on constantly moving. Yeah, you're on constantly moving platform here, and there's a few boxes that may trip you up. Okay, one's up in the air like that, just obviously jump. One's right to like ground level, you spin. But there are certain boxes where, like this one here, where you have to kind of like spin, like that one. That's it. You have to kind of like jump up and spin it, otherwise you'll fall off. So just be careful with that. Also, another a dick move they do is they basically pull a spiral on you by basically putting the objective that you need behind the bloody warp. They also do another spiral on you where they put the box behind the beginning of the level later on. It's like Vicarious Visions took notes from Insomniac while making this game. But yeah. Feel free to body slam that crate. There's a spring underneath it. Another gimmick in this level, you got these rockets. Yeah, they're not much of a gimmick, but you know, it's fair enough. It adds a new animation and whatnot. So yeah, it's pointless overall because you could just add a little spring thing, but to the game's credit, you know, at least it's trying to add something different, and you know, they took their time to make animations and a new sprite for that, so you know, that's fine. You want to watch out for the lava. Lava is instant kill in this game, and if sometimes you have little lava balls that pop up from the ground, and they're not instant kill, but they do hurt, obviously. Make sure you get this life up here because you know you don't want to miss that. I believe the crate might destroy it when you get the nitro box at the end, but just get it anyway because it's an extra life and it's there, you know. You don't say no to a free life, you know. Now, up here, there are two little ways you can go. You got this bit here, or... Yeah, or you could just fall down. But, you know, we don't want to backtrack. Yeah, apparently we do. There we go. There's this new little area here, where basically, if you go to the left, you'll find a little gem. Something I do actually need to explain is, within each warp, there is a different coloured gem. Instead of there being like about 5 different coloured gems throughout the whole game that you need to find, in this game, there's 3 gems, a green, a red and a blue one. Each of them have been shattered into about 4 pieces, and you will find 1 in each warp room. And getting each of the pieces together will allow you to open up a new level where you have to find the gem itself. Which is kind of stupid in a way, because it's like, you found the pieces, so why can't you just pull a Sonic Adventure and put them together, like the Master Emerald? But, you know, apparently they get warped. And... warped! And, apparently they just get warped into a level and you have to find the full thing, but... it's fine either way, you know. Adds more levels, so... you know. Can't complain about extra content. This next section here, I love this section here. Basically, you gotta dodge all the nitro crates without slipping, and I just find it pretty fun. Except this bit here, because it's kind of wonky, and you might accidentally hit the nitro crate while trying to get the mask and life. But yeah, something that I was kind of annoyed about though. When I recorded this the first time, you know, the footage, oh, this is still the footage, what I had to re-record, by the way. But when I had to record this the first time, and, well, the footage that I recorded the last time, during when I was playing this level, and I was backtracking through this section, I actually clipped through the wall, that wall there, and I got stuck underneath it. And I was just like inside the wall, and I couldn't get out. And I was hoping to show that off, but you know, the footage kind of like said bye-bye, and yeah. Something I like about the Yukuku Mosque is when you're invincible and you hit those pins that come out the ground, you oh, watch out for that ice crate, it's up there and it's kind of hidden. But when you get the the invincibility and you get these little spikes like the ones there that come out the ground, I like it how it destroys the spikes and the holes underneath them as well. It's kind of like they removed the whole sprite instead of just removing the spikes. Yeah. Again, I do like all of the drawings on the walls and stuff, you know, it adds to the atmosphere. It is kind of repetitive to look at, but at the same time, it's just a nice feeling, you know, it adds, like, atmosphere to the level, and I like it. Now, a gimmick that you probably realised already in this level is the water rises up and down and up and down. And you're probably thinking, oh great, this is a bad level because, you know, it's a water level. You'd be surprised. This level's actually not that bad. Actual fact, for those of you who didn't watch the part before this, my favourite level in this game is a level with this gimmick. It's not this level in particular, but it's one later on with the same gimmick. And, yeah, unlike Crash 3 though, when you go underwater in this level, you don't actually drown straight away. You lose a mask, and then you lose another mask, or, you know, you lose however many masks you have, and then you drown. And if you're invincible, you can go under the water for however long the invincibility lasts. So, you know, masks protect you from drowning in this, which is pretty awesome. None of the levels so far I've had any trivia, which... oh well. I'm kind of managing to talk through this, although we're going through to the next level in a minute, and this next level does have a bit of trivia, which is handy dandy. We can't access to the left. Whenever you press, whenever you try and go into a direction on the warp room that you can't go to, you'll just hear a little TNT sound that goes honk, and yeah, it means you can't access that level. Not yet, anyway. You want to go down here first, just because there's a gem down here, and then once you found the gem, you go and backtrack through the top rope. So yeah, just go through this route, and eventually you'll, yeah, do the super slide jump there, recommended, and do a super jump there. No, do a super slide on the first bit with the rug, and then after, once you get up past the nitros, do a super jump. That's bearing in mind that you have an invincibility mask. And if you don't, then get a few masks from the other level, and then come back here. You know? Now, these little ropes in this level are actually really awkward to navigate on. Like, you jump on them, and you can press the up button and the jump button to get higher. That's simple. If you want to go from rope to rope, you press either left or right and the spin button. That's easy enough. But if you want to go downwards, you press the down button, and Crash starts slipping downwards, and you can't stop him unless you press the up button. And it's just such a weird way of adding the controls, you know. You'd expect Crash to slowly climb down, but he kind of zips down, and if you, like, don't react in time, Crash will fall down into the lava underneath him and you'll die. Which is kind of a weird control scheme, in my opinion, but oh well. I just thought I'd let that out. Trivia for this level. From its title, and the title is Now It's Istanbul, for those of you who didn't read it a second ago. It says, it can be understood that it takes place in the Ottoman Empire, as Istanbul is the capital city of Turkey, and the background belongs to its times. There's also another bit of trivia that says, the title may be a reference to the song Istanbul, not Constantinople, by the Four Lads. I probably said half of those names completely wrong, but oh well. Oh, here's a gimmick here. I think, no, we used this before, but something I should probably say. The screen is constantly moving. For those of you unaware who've never played this game, the screen is constantly moving. If you, like, say if I stood there where that life was, and the screen moved towards the wall, and I was still behind the wall, I would die by getting crushed, because the wall kind of counts as an object that allows Crash to get crushed against other objects. So yeah. Something I must say, these sections here actually do look pretty good for a Game Boy game. Like, I know it's just a video, like a low quality video playing as the background of this level, like the water and everything is just on loop, and it just goes left, right, and everything. I get that, but for a Game Boy Advance game, I think this actually doesn't look that bad. You know, this game as a whole actually looks pretty good. I especially like the sprite of the shark. It actually looks pretty realistic, and I like it. Which, in a way, is kind of weird, in the sense that you've got cartoon characters that are animals, and they are up against, like, creatures, like, other animals that are realistic. They kind of do that in Sonic as well, but I don't know why, but I just never see it as jarring in a Crash game. Whereas in Sonic 06 mainly, it just looks so weird. I can't actually think of any other Sonic games that have realistic. Sonic Unleashed started making the other animals cartoony, I remember that. I believe Sonic Adventure had a cartoon dog or something, I'm not sure. They had cartoon animals in the little capsules. No, I can't remember. This boss fight is fake Crash. I'll just go on to this because who cares. Basically, he mimics everything you do, so basically lure him into the spikes. He is such an easy boss, so
You shouldn't have any trouble with him. Just run into spikes. If you have like a mask, you know, don't worry about it. If you don't have a mask, then try and dodge the spike. But basically, the spikes will go down on your side. Spikes! The spike will go down on your side. It will go up on his side, and then down on his side, and up on your side. You just need to basically find the pattern and lure him into them. Pretty simple, boss. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part of Crash Bandicoot 2 N-Tranced.